obviously frustrating today. How would you sum up the afternoon?
Frustrating, disappointed obviously, for everybody really, and no, it's a sore one for us because we know how much it means to all of us, these games, and to be playing against 10 men for so long and not be able to overcome it, it's disappointing.
You must have thought when the sending off happened that it changed the flow of the game at that point until half time?
I wondered because I didn't know if it did us any good. A team like we are at the minute, gone down to a team that was going to just settle in and play in a solid shape. I didn't know, I'll be honest, I thought that might be something we didn't want to happen. We weren't able to capitalise on it. We look low in confidence. I think we'd have to be fair and say that. And it's my job to fix that. But to not score in so many games now, I think tells a lot of the story. With opportunities today, I think we all know that could have changed the whole course of everything, and maybe again never took them, and then we switch off at one moment from a corner, don't do our jobs, and we get punished at that one moment.
What can you do about it, Mick? I mean, if you talk about confidence, that's a difficult thing to sort out.
You've got to work hard. You've got to work hard. You've got to show character, which footballers have to do. You have to fight. All the things that are important, you have to show their qualities, and you have to build on that every day, in training and all the rest of it, and be tough and just get back.
There's still obviously a lot of games to play. We're only still in September, but having said that, you're playing catch up already now, so it's difficult to make up the ground.
That's fair to say. Yeah, that's fair to say. We haven't scored enough goals. We tried something different today with the personnel that we had available. Tried to find another way of scoring a goal, and it wasn't to be. But listen, in terms of effort, they worked very, very hard. Just maybe that little bit of quality, that little bit of guile at crucial times wasn't there.
Did it maybe show a lack of options in the squad that you had to push Knowles out to the right wing when I'm sure you'd have preferred him up front?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not going to start making excuses. We all know what it requires to play certain systems and all the rest of it, and maybe yet we don't have that in the group that we believe at the minute. Certainly we're missing Tollett, who does give you the option to play that system very well. But listen, they gave us everything they had. Just wasn't to be. In terms of, like I say, that bit of quality, that wee bit of guile, getting across people in the 18-yard box, or when an opportunity came, we just never took it.
Do you believe this squad is good enough to turn it around and push up towards the top of the table?
Well, I'm going to say yes, isn't it? It's a fair question because I know everybody will be asking it. I know you guys have to ask the questions now, so I'll answer them honestly, but of course, I believe in them. Absolutely, I believe in the group. It isn't a lot different from last season. The team that was so rampant last season, there hasn't been many or any changes really to that. I just think that it's a team lacking heavily in confidence at the minute. I think that shows sort of when the first sort of little bit of disappointment goes against us, or frustration creeps in. That's what happens to human beings. It's frustrating for us all, especially us standing on the sidelines. But the players need our support at the minute, and that's the only way you get through it, is fight and battle hard and keep believing.
You mentioned the lack of goals, and I think today, again, going in at half-time 0-0, despite having a few chances, do the team feel the pressure and maybe drop that bit deeper once they aren't getting those goals in the first 45 minutes?
No, that's it. I mean, I'll answer some decent questions, but that one's ridiculous. How can you drop deep when they've got 10 men? I mean, that's just crazy. No, we weren't able to cut them open. We never showed the guile or the imagination needed, like we said, or the quality when we go into crucial areas to open a 10-man block up. We either lacked in confidence or imagination in order to do that, but we switched off for one moment, got punished.